Now, failure by the prosecution to place TV personality Jacque Maribe at the scene of crime led to the acquittal of the second accused, who had, alongside Joseph Irungu, been charged with murdering Monica Nyawera Kimani. In acquitting Maribe, Justice Grace Nzioka stated that the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution brought the wrong charges against her, pointing out that she had given false information to the police during investigations. Seth Olale with a detailed report of the acquittal.
Dressed in a yellow suit, TV personality Jacque Maribe stepped into the courtroom, aware that she would either walk out of the corridors a free person or a convict, depending on the judgment on the murder case against her and Joseph Irungu. Maribe spending time with a long-serving lawyer, Katwa Kigen, before the judgment was delivered by Justice Grace Nzioka.
That it would be
the former TV personality momentarily looking straight at the presiding judge during the 3.5-hour reading of the judgment, which would turn out in her favor.
It is my considered view that the charge brought against the second accused person was not the proper charge.
In acquitting Maribe, the court stated that the prosecution failed to place the TV personality at the scene of crime.
The evidence by the prosecution against the second accused person did not place the second accused person in the house of the deceased on the material night.
The court satisfied that there was no malice aforethought by Maribe in Monica's death. She managed to convince the court that the late Monica was a stranger to her.
There was no evidence that she had ever communicated with the deceased. The evidence that the prosecution have brought before this court on the second accused person relates to the events of 20th of September 2018, and that is the shooting incident.
Justice Nzioka concluding that the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution did not prefer appropriate charges, and pointing out that there was evidence that Maribe gave false information to detectives during the investigations.
Article 157 gives the power to institute and prosecute a person suspected of committing the offense to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution. And the question posed at this stage is, was there an offense committed when the second accused person gave a statement to the investigating officer at Langata Police Station, which turned out to be not true? I say no more. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecution know their mandate.
Maribe, flanked by family and friends, eventually leaving the courtroom a relieved person after a 5-year period of hearing and eventual determination of the case. The historic judgment of the 5-year-old murder case has been closely monitored not only locally but internationally. Interested parties in this particular case will be making yet another trip to the Milimani Law Courts on the 8th of March this year, when the presiding judge will deliver the ultimate sentence. Seth Olale, Citizen TV, Milimani Law Courts, Nairobi County.